Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Karthik. I'm the founder of Infra Interior. We are in Bangalore, based in Bangalore, in Sarjapur Road. We have an experience center in Sarjapur Road right now. And so, welcome all. First of all, congratulations on your new home. So, right now, we are talking about the topic about five hidden cost traps in Bangalore interior decorators. Like most of the clients, they don't know like how to proceed with interior decoration before that they just want to finalize by paying the initial payment. But most of the interior decorators, how do they charge? Like they charge an upfront, where once they take the initial advance, the clients try to take the uh, to give the initial payment, and the interior decorators, they wanted them to finalize the deal only after they receive the advance. But the clients will be trapped here. The interior decorator will take the advantage of overcharging customers due to their requirements and give the chance to the interior decorator to charge an over margin because they have already finalized. So this is a number one trap where the customers mostly end up in paying more than what they have to pay according to the market rate. One more thing where the customers get trapped in the interiors in Bangalore is that they give their home interiors to the unorganized sectors where they are not well organized, and it is the direct carpenters who doesn't foresee or do any kind of 2D or 3D diagrams, and they just give you a material list and they tell you to procure the material and give it to them, and you see more surprises than the normal market price, and you end up paying more than 30% of the total project value. The third one is the square feet basis trap. Most of the corporate companies, they charge on square feet basis, but when you the total square feet charges is charged on the square feet, the total area they cover for the interiors, for the woodwork. But after charging on square feet basis, they have an additional charge of the material like extra cover panels, exposed panels, pillars, and other pieces like valance, and the cost increases by 10 to 15%, which again, it's a trap where the customer doesn't have any other options but pay the extra amount. Thirdly, fourth, the clients will close the order and conclude the deal, but the interior decorators, mostly what they do is they will give you an inferior quality material and close the deal and try to upsell for the better product, just to increase their margins. For an example, in the initial quotation, they might give you a matte laminate or any kind of normal SF, smooth finish laminate, and later when they talk to you, they might increase, saying that glossy laminates might be extra and the textured laminate might be extra. So here you don't have the option, and they can tell you the rates more than the market value, but you don't have any other option than opting for the laminates because you have already chosen the interior decorator. And mostly the fifth point which I want to talk to you is that uh, kitchen accessories. Actually, you pay the interior decorator for the square feet basis, but the kitchen what they charge is already included with the basic accessories, which the kitchen which is not a kitchen if that is not provided. So if they are providing a kitchen, they have to give at least the basic accessories, which is the cutlery tray, the tandem boxes, at least two Valentina shutters, that's the profile glass shutters, which has to be included in the kitchen accessories, and the basic channels and the hinges. But here the client gets only kitchen carcasses without any accessories, and the interior decorators what they do is that they charge you again for the accessories, charging the higher rate for the kitchen square feet basis and the accessories charges, where you are paid the double the charges. And mostly note, while there are only 5 list of traps which I have mentioned here, but this in the interior industry is opaque industry where there are many more hidden costs can exist based on the company. So different companies have their own kind of charging people, charging the clients. But end of the day, people are like they fall to the trap because of choosing. They try to close the deal before knowing what is the end cost. So the mainly uh, people receive a surprise when they get the complete products, because once you don't give your complete requirement and suddenly you get charged for the things which you add. So whatever you add later after finalizing the deal, obviously the interior decorator has more advantage to charge you more because you have already opted them. So now there are there are there are ways where you can try to avoid these mistakes. Most of the people can save around 20 to 30% by doing this. So firstly, please make a mood board, collect images and videos of the interior designs which you are wanted to do it, and please understand what is your real need and what is a luxury need, which is necessary and which is basic. So basic has to be there. Luxury things can be added, and you should know the price of it before you proceed with that. So what happens mostly, the mood board will help you like to know like what is your exact picture and what is your expectations, and it will help the designer to know your needs properly, and you can share the designs to them so that they incorporate into the design and there is no confusion, and it will give you the material requirement as well as the design requirement if you have few images and you know what you wanted clearly. And always close the deal only when you have finally selected everything. Do not pay initial payment until and unless you are very much satisfied with the company and they have given you all the charges upfront. If you are paying them in advance and you don't have any other option other than to face the surprises given by the interior decorators. So I would suggest you, please make a list of things what you really need and what finishes you need, so that you don't have surprises later when you ask for it. They will obviously charge 3 to 4 times more than the market price because they are already finalized with them. and after you pay the initial payment. So most of the interior decorators, the corporate interiors, they take 100% payment upfront. But the proper thing to do is that please try to ask for stage payments where it, payments can be made according to the milestone. So ensure you pay according to the stage. The percentage of work done in your house and the payment made should be always in a minimal stage. Later, always pay at least 10% only after your project is completed. You can request the company or the vendor when before booking. You'll have to talk about this. After booking the token amount or the initial payment, they might not agree for this. And always while comparing the price on square feet basis, try to include GST with it so that you get the proper price, because as an interior decorator we do charge GST and we calculate the GST included in our material. So when we buy material we pay GST and the same cost is calculated for the material cost. But what corporate interiors do is that they charge GST on the square feet basis, and at last, when you finalize with them, they charge you 18% GST again. So when you compare two vendors or two interior decorators, try to compare it with the GST, because one company might give you inclusive of GST, one company would charge you extra GST. So try to understand, like if you are being charged GST separately and the square feet value is obviously will be more than the normal rate. See, actually, and the designing element. When you select the designing element, uh, most of the interior decorators, they hide you the designing elements and the aesthetics, where they will not let you know like what will be the material used for designing your house. So you'll have to talk to your designer initially so that you can talk to them about the materials used, and you can talk to them about the wall designing, like if you want to use any trimmings on the wall or if you want to use any carving designs on the wall. So all those things you just check with them if they are charging anything for the CNC costing or the trimming cost or the wallpaper cost, so that you know what and all is the rates they are charging. Do not ask them the rate after you finalize. Before finalizing, you just know what is the rate of the products and materials used for your house, so that there is no extra margin kept on the items which is added later. So there is an illustration here, uh, like how a normal company charges and how the market. So you can check the basic illustration here. See, there is an evidence like the code comparison, inclusive market pricing versus the corporate interiors, where the inclusive market pricing in the market where This is the cost taken for a 3 BHK, which is of 350 square feet. This is based in Bangalore. So the rates is according to the Bangalore rate. So the material used here is the basic plywood with basic hardwares like Ebco, Homelay, Ozone, all those kind of brands. So the basic plywood and the basic hardware. The basic plywood means the few companies have their basic plywood where they have their own tie-up with the manufacturers, and they have a fixed warranty period for that. And the same thing even the corporate interiors have. Like they also have a basic plywood to cater the economical range of the customers, the basic range of the customers. So if people are opting for a basic range, so there is an illustration like how they charge and how the normal market price is actually it is based. So we are taking an example of 350 square feet. So approximately in 350 square feet, the kitchen area is around 110. 110 square feet is a little bigger kitchen according to the Bangalore size. Usually it is around 80 to 90, but we have taken it as 110 square feet. So the same way, even the corporate interiors, we have given the same 110 square feet, and the wardrobe and other furnitures, it is around 240 square feet, both the sides. And according to the present, the market range, the kitchen with basic plywood and basic hardware is 1,500 square feet, 1,500 per square. And according to the corporate interiors, uh, they charge you around 1,850 per square feet. And the wardrobe is charged in the basic is 1,250, and the wardrobe is charged 1,400 per square feet. But the thing is here, the market price, this whatever is added here, the 1,500 itself is already included with the accessories. So included 5 tandem drawers, cutlery trays, 2 profile glass shutters, soft close hinges. It is all included in this square feet rate. But the corporate interiors, they charge you separately for the accessories and the wardrobe accessories as well, and the soft closes as well. So normally you end up paying more than 30% of the market price, more than 30% of the market price. So the thing is, again, the market price, what the 1,500 and the 1,250, what we have charged here is inclusive of GST. The 1,500 and the 1,250, which is here, it is already inclusive of GST, but here you are already paying a higher cost because they are a corporate company, and you have the belief that they will do the work properly and give it to you like as they promised. But that is not the truth. The main thing is they charge you accessories extra, and on top of that they charge you extra GST. And end of the costing, you end up paying more than 2.3 lakhs more. So that is and they might offer you a discount of 50 to 80,000 to eyewash as a eyewash for you. But the reality is the market price is just 4,65,000 for a for a 3 BHK house, which is of 350 square feet, including GST and the accessory charges. But you are paying more than 2 lakhs, more than 2 lakhs extra, where you're paying around 7 lakhs, where you are paying your accessory costs extra, and there is a GST charges which is costing extra. So this is for the basic plywood and the basic hardware. Uh, these things are included in the market price actually, but corporate have changed it. And even you get charged for the additional exposed parts and the balance part, filler part, which I have not added in this corporate interiors price. If you add that, the rate might go up even more. And Now, see, most of the people will go for the normal basic plywood and the basic hardware, but few people will insist to go for a branded plywood and a branded hardwares. So there is an illustration here for the branded plywood and the branded hardwares, where we have included Century plywood with Heritage or Affley hardwares. This is the market price. According to the market price, for the same 350 square feet, 3 BHK house, the kitchen rate is 1750. It is all inclusive. The same way, the 5 tandem drawers, cutlery, 2 profile shutters, soft close hinges, it all comes in 1750. And the wardrobe charges is 1500. And even here you have the all branded branded hardwares with soft closes, everything, and you have inclusive of GST, and you end up paying only 5,52,500. But according to the corporate interiors, uh, people go for the same plywood, that is Century and Heritage or Affley hardwares. The warranty period is also same, because it is the warranty is provided by the company, the product company. And the same way, we have charged 110 square feet for kitchen and 240 per square feet for wardrobes. But kitchen rate here, they have charged you 2,100 per SFT. But uh, this is not inclusive of the kitchen accessories and the wardrobe soft closes and any other accessories which has to be included in the wardrobe. And the GST is already added in the square feet value according to the market price, but here the GST is also extra, and you end up paying more than 3 lakhs on this package. If you just calculate and just check, and they might give you 1 lakh discount, which the client would feel more overwhelmed to book the order, because 1 lakh is a big amount. But the actual market price is just 5,52,500. So these are the traps which most of the clients fall into the trap just by going for a bigger brands, where the market price is way far lesser than the rates which they are giving. So the key takeaways in this PPT is that high cost disparity. When there is a product, the similar product which you are getting at a lesser cost, without any difference in the product or the working model. So this is why you need to know the present market price and the reality of what you are being charged for. So mostly, because this is an opaque industry, you cannot make out like what is the real price which you are being charged for. So that is the reason we would tell you to do some research before going and finalizing the interiors for your dream home. It is just simple. It is just you'll have to follow few strategies, where you'll have to have few designs ready, like just pictures and videos, which will be very helpful to choose which material you want to use, and what are the design elements you can use other than the normal product, which is very expensive, and use few products which are very minimalistic, price wise and look wise. It might give you a premium finish, like you can have MDF carvings, CNC carvings on the wall designs, and there are many more designs which you can make using wallpapers. You can use trimmings, wall panelings. There are many such things which will not burn your pockets, but give you a premium finish and premium look, where it can be achieved in a very low cost, without any higher expenses. The main part, the conclusion would be like the contractual vigilance. When you are closing the deal, make sure that everything is hardened. Don't leave any parts where that will be a trap for you to get overcharged. And follow the stage payments so that you don't overpay the vendor, and they keep on delaying your home interiors. So we in Infra Interior, you can see the price transparency. See, the thing is, whatever the illustration which I showed you, it we apply that rules in our company. So we give you the direct quotations without any hidden traps. The thing is, once we give you a guarantee that we give you 100% all inclusive quotes with detailed quotations with the illustration of like what we are going to use, like what products and what brands we are going to use in your house. And we have other premium categories where we can use acrylic, and we have come up with the packages for the rental houses where you have fixed packages. If you want to close the deal without any hesitation, you can book the package and you can be relaxed. And we will give you the products and the quotation details up for what all has been, what all will be giving you. And the lighting part, the lighting mostly. If you want to have a good ambient lighting, mostly people would suggest you to go for a false ceiling. So, and I would tell you that false ceiling is one of the cheapest way to decorate your houses with a lesser cost. Comparatively, doing other claddings and other false walls, gypsum false walls will be cheaper comparatively uh, than the other materials which is available in the market, as the square feet rate of the false ceiling starts from 60 rupees and goes up to 90 rupees, where the total 1300 square feet 3 bhk houses can be done within 70 to 80k. They can do the false ceiling. So that is an efficient way to plan your false ceiling, and the better way to have a good lighting, because without a false ceiling it is not very much easy to do a proper lighting for a house where you have all the wires and all the lights concealed under the false ceiling. So in the market you have silicon profile lights as a latest trend right now, and there are profile lights with normal aluminum channels, and you have spotlights and the designer lights. And to avoid the shadow, only if you have false ceiling you can avoid the shadow and have a adequate lighting in your house. So so in Infra Interior right now we have three combo packages as well. Platinum combo, where we give all the requirements for a 3 bhk house within 3.7 lakhs, which is the basic material category. So that we are giving you a 3.7 lakhs, but based on the standard sizes according to the Bangalore apartment sizes, but the measurement can little bit modified according to your personal apartments. And right now, we have the main thing is that when you are choosing your interior decorator, please see them that if they are organized, where if they are following the standard operating procedure and they have a flow of work like what to do in every stages. You can check all those things by just talking to the designer, and you can ask for the old projects which they have executed, and you can ask for some 2D or 3D designs which they have already executed, and you can check the detailed drawing so that you can make sure if you see their 2D and 3D drawings where you will know the each and every dimension, like what you have been charged for and what is covering what and what is the size they are providing. Everything will be there in the detailed drawing. So once you know to see the detailed drawing, you might end up, you can foresee your house before it is done. But if you go for the unorganized sector, where you will be having no idea of what is going on in your own house, you will be giving them the materials. But at the end of the day, you will have to opt for it without any other choices, because you have already finalized and they have already used the material, and everything will be a fun standard. And end of the day, because you didn't foresee anything, you will be expecting unwanted surprises. End of the day, that it will be a total disaster, and you will be paying more than 30% more than the market value. So I kindly request you all, before finalizing any kind of interior decorators, you just see their standard operating procedure and what is the workflow, and what are the type of designs they have, like 3D and 2D, and have the proper working diagram with them. Uh, and you can cross check the quotation with the 2D also, because most of the square feet which is mentioned in your quotation might not be there when you see the 2D. 2D, you can see the measurement upfront. If someone is providing 6 by 7, width is 6 feet and height is 7 feet. One minute. So if they are provided, they have given you a quotation of 6 feet width and 7 feet height, and you can see the 2D diagram and compare the sizes what they have given in the 2D and the quotation what they have charged you. So if you have your difference, you can talk to them then and there and clear it off. If you are given a proper 2D diagram, to just check what they are doing according to the measurement, and to make sure that you are not trapped by giving the order to the wrong person, you can just ask for the contacts which they have completed recently. Recent clients they would have completed. You can ask their contact details, or you can request them to show few of their projects which they would have done recently, so that you get more clarity to give your projects. And someone has raised hand. Do you have any doubt? You can just ask any questions if you have. Hello?
Yes, sir. So, like, I think we have kind of a session, right? So we can move to the Q&A session.
What's up?
Like, is the PPT over? Like, can we move to the Q&A session now?
Yeah, sure.
Right. some people participating in the webinar. So currently, so you can raise your hands if you have a question. So we will be calling you according to the number as well. The hand is raised. So at number 1, we have Khan Muhammad. Khan sir.
Yes.
Hello, Khan Mohammed. If you're there, you can unmute and ask your question. I think we'll move to the next person for now. So Deepak Sahu. Deepak sir, are you there? Deepak sir, you can unmute and ask your question. Hello. All right, 1 second. 1 second, okay. All right, 1 second. Okay. Now I think we'll restart the order.
Yeah, I can. So my name is Deepak and I am from Hyderabad. So I know that you are in Bangalore. So do you have any branch in Hyderabad or any other way you can assist me?
Right now, we don't have any branches other than Bangalore.
Okay.
But you can try to connect with me for any kind of information. You can try to approach your nearest vendors. But I'll try to help you, like, if you want any information to select a
I
property.
have already approached sir, a few of 4 or 5 vendors. I got the quotation, and as you showed that prices difference, I see that like they have charged 1850 per square feet for the kitchen and 1550 for the wardrobe. So that way I can see difference. So like if I provide my floor plan, then can I get detailed quotation? I would be ready to pay the charges for that if you provide me the detailed quotation, at least like
Yes, sir. I can provide you the detailed quotation.
Okay.
And one more thing is that you can try to go to a few of other vendors where you, as I said, you like to get a proper vendor that you can't just give the order just to someone who does the interiors. For that thing only, I had told you that you can go to the vendor and see their 2D drawings, 3D drawings, their workflow, their recently executed projects, so that you will know, like, what is their presence in the market.
No, I have done already. I have already talked to the corporate vendor, couple of corporate vendor, couple of mid-level of vendors, and the
Yes, sir.
only carpenter also. And
Yes, sir. The thing is, see, you have approached the corporate vendors. Obviously, they will be charging you more. But if you want to save it, you can try to approach some normal market vendors where you can where they are giving you a reasonable rate. You can try to book it with them, seeing all the other aspects, like how is the workflow and all those things.
one quick last thing. I talked to one local vendor, and he's ready to give Century Plywood and Heritage brand hardwares, and in
Yes.
the reasonable price, means it is looks good. So it is like 13 lakhs for the 3 BHK, 1350 square feet. So looks like good, but how can I make sure, like, whatever the items are?
See, when you're buying a branded product, you have a lot of things to check right now, because you have this serial number for each and every plywood what you're buying. So those kind of things, when you check, if you're going for a branded thing, if he's going for a branded Century plywood, then you will be having all those serial numbers. You can go check it. There is the seal also from
Mhm.
Century right now.
Okay.
All those things you can just check, and if you have time, you can go and check the manufacturing unit, the factories where they are using the same plywood or how it is, or to make sure that you are not cheated by giving you some other plywood, just showing you the plywood and but not using it in your project. You can go to the site or the factory. You can go sign the plywoods
Okay.
in the side edges. You
Uh-huh.
can sign it or mark it for any reference which you can identify, and make sure the same plywood is pasted,
Okay.
so
Okay.
that you have signed it on the original Century plywood. So
Mhm.
when they paste it, after pasting it, they can't use it for some other sites because you would have selected some different colors,
Right.
so that you can assure yourself that the original product has been used for you.
Okay. But somebody saying that now a copy also comes, they
Yeah,
complete.
yeah, copy will come. You can take the serial number and check in the website of the Century Cynic. Also they have Century Club also they have. You can
Okay.
just enter the serial number and check it in the website, on the
But
Century website.
but if they will copy the some actual number only, right? So that
No,
will be
no,
also.
no. Actual number. See, actually, there is some new this thing they have bought it to just make sure they don't use this copy item. You
Okay.
can ask the vendor so that they will help you out in that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. And the quality also you can make sure by seeing the product itself.
Right. Right. Yeah. Thank you very
Okay, sir.
much.
Thank you.
Okay. So the next person is Praveen Kumar. Praveen sir, you can unmute and ask your question.
So I'm in process to hire a vendor for my interiors. I've not hired yet.
Okay.
So I just wanted to know what should be the best approach when you are having so many different options at the same time. You don't know ki matlab, I don't have any benchmark to compare with.
Okay. So that is what, sir. See, actually, I told you the market price, right?
Mhm.
So what is the standard market rate? So see, right now in the market, you get products where they give you for 1,150 for wardrobe and 1,450 as a basic plywood with basic hardwares. The same way, you just have that the basic benchmark of the product knowledge little bit, and you can approach and you can try to approach 2 or 3 vendors, so that you'll easily get a proper track where how to compare and what they are providing according to the price wise and the quality wise, material wise, brand wise, everything. You will get a solution only when if you take the quotation from at least 2 vendors, so that you will know what who is providing.
Understood, but I think I will not be able to. I as a lay person and not from this industry, I will not be able to judge them as you or someone else can do.
Yes, sir. See, actually, I think Kolo can help you in that way, because you
Mhm.
don't have much experience in this field. You can approach the Kolo team, or you can plan for any kind of package where they might help you to choose a right vendor and proceed with the proper project.
Understood, understood. Okay, so how do I contact you? How do I reach
Yeah, I
you?
think someone from Kolo has to answer this, like how they can contact you.
Actually, sir, our team will contact you tomorrow, but you can also note down the number, callback number that is in the chat box.
Okay, sure.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I think the next person who has raised the hand is Anand Agarwal.
Yeah,
So, sir, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
hi. I have two or three questions. One is, I'm talking to the interior guy, and what he's suggesting is for kitchen, he will use Century Club Prime,
Yes.
and for the everywhere else in the home, he will be using Scenic 710.
Yeah.
So I just want to understand whether this is a good choice or you feel that we should go for MR303, considering the prices remains the same.
So,
Sir, I would suggest that you can go for MR303
one.
because may I know like where is your flat, sir? Is it in Bangalore?
Yes.
Yeah, considering the climatic condition in Bangalore, it is not very much required that you go for Scenic 710 for the wardrobes and all the other furniture, unless you have any kind of seepages in the wall, which you frequently see in your house, in your new apartment. So if that is the case, then we recommend you to go for 710, or you can go for a normal 303 MR plywood. That is a better option because you will be you'll be paying a lot of extra charges if you go for 710.
Okay. And what's generally the per square feet rate for the false ceiling? So my
For
interior
ceiling,
guy, just a second, let me
yes,
explain.
yes,
My interior guy told that if you go for a peripheral ceiling, there would be another rate, and if you go for a whole false ceiling, there would be another rate. So I just want to understand how they measure and generally how's the per square feet rate for it.
yes, sir. See, actually, if you go for a normal unbranded channels and boards, the starting price would be around 60 rupees. But if you are going for a Gyprock Saint Gobain board with Saint Gobain channels, then the approximate charges will be around 75 to 80 rupees for the expert quality. And the charges, the normal layman can't understand like how the false ceiling guys charge you, because the false ceiling is charged in a three different manner where the flat is considered as square feet, and whichever is less than 1 feet where you are running feet, that will be charged as one more square feet running feet charges, and whatever the vertical course which comes in the end will also be charged as a running feet. So usually, if you are considering a false ceiling for your house, if your room is like 100 square feet, 100 or maybe 1500 square feet, if you are having just peripheral, you will have to make it into two, the total running feet into two. Or if you are doing a full false ceiling to your house, you will have to multiply into three. So if you are going with 150 square feet room, if you are doing false ceiling, then you will have to consider the cost for 450 square feet for one room. So when you measure it, it will be three times then the room size. So 75 rupees approximately into 450 is the false ceiling charges for a room of 150 square
Yeah.
feet.
So you are saying for peripheral they will calculate the running feet, and
Yeah.
if we go for a full
Plus, what
false
will
ceiling,
happen
yeah,
if you are having a 10 by 10 room?
correct.
Uh, uh, the peripheral will be around 1.5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So that 1.5 feet will be calculated as square feet, right round, and the vertical core, which is kept for the ambient lighting, that will be charged on the running feet basis. So it will be 1.5 feet into 4, and the vertical curves will be like 10 into 4. So totally 80 square feet. 80, 100 square feet will be charged for the peripheral for 10 by 10 room.
Okay. I did not get the calculation, but okay. Probably, yeah, after this, I'll put the number. If Kolo team can reach out, and then probably if they connects me to you, probably I'll try to understand a bit more. Would
Yeah,
that be okay?
yeah, you can just consider to multiply by 3, sir, for a full false in.
Okay, so 10 by 10 will become a 300 square feet.
Yeah, 300 square feet if you opt for a full false ceiling. But
Okay,
peripheral, 100 square feet might be, 150 square feet might be lesser. So 150 square feet will be charged for the peripheral.
Okay, no, it should be 200, right? 10 into 10 into 2.
10, one and a half, sir. One and a half into 10.
Okay, got it. And just last question, sorry to take more time. For the shutters in the kitchen and the wardrobe, is it okay if my interior guy chooses the Sonic 710 or he should go for this blockboard?
So I would suggest you can go for plywood itself.
Okay.
Because blockboard you can go only if you have a sliding door. So that will
Mm-hmm.
be like very much stable. It will not get bent so easily. But if you are
Yeah.
going for a normal swing wardrobe, then you can go for a plywood of a good brand. That will be
Yeah,
enough. But the
he'll be using the
710
Century.
is not needed actually.
Okay, but if
You
he
go
choose
for
the
normal
Century Scenic,
370.
yeah, if he decide to choose Century Scenic 710 for the opening the wardrobe, the shutter one instead of SGHMR board, we are okay, right? There
Yeah,
won't be
yeah,
any
yeah.
problem.
It is okay. It is okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I have.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Karthik
So
sir, can
I
I?
think, I
Hello.
think,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, let's go according to the hand raised order. If that's, I think that's better.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So also, our team will be getting in touch with all the viewers tomorrow. So you don't have to post your numbers in the chat. We will call you back. But I have also posted the callback number. So if you feel free to call us back. So if you think you are getting missed out. So the next person who has raised their hand is Gaurav Pota. So Gaurav sir, you can unmute and ask your question.
Yeah, hi, Mr. Karthik. Good evening. Are you
Good
able to
evening.
hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
my first question is, let's say I wanted to do an interior of my house.
Yes,
The
sir.
first thing, before we go into the pricing aspect is that
Yes.
the first thing is a drawing. What you said is a 2D and 3D, what all. Now,
Yes, sir.
now when I choose a guy, when I ask him for a quotations,
Yes, sir.
what to make a drawing, etc., how much they charge, or they it is their that is the way they should work on it. They make all the drawings and then they prepare and then they give a code. That's my first question.
Yes, sir. See, right now you don't have to pay any charges to make your drawings because most of the companies provide you free drawings if you book the order and go with them. But if you want to hire a separate designer,
But
only
listen,
then.
I mean, but I'm sorry to say, Mr. Karthik, but how do I mean, until unless I don't see their drawings, firm it up, and then look at the cost, then comes the cost part of it. So how can I give an order to them until unless they gave me? That's what my question is.
Yeah, that is what, sir. So that is why we are always charging you on square feet basis. So fix the square feet rates and not the dimensions. Dimensions can vary according to your requirement, but rate should not change. Once you choose a vendor, fix the rate and take the square feet rate. Whatever is your requirement, they will give you the product, the dimension. Accordingly, the rates will be charged. So you just make sure that you have the square feet rate of all the materials and all the furnitures what they are giving it to you, so that you have a clear picture where you will not be overcharged. You just confirm with them that this will be the rates for all the square feet rates, so that you are not falling into the trap of overcharging.
Now, Mr. Karthik, let me tell you, I'm a graduate civil engineer. I run a construction company.
Yes, sir.
How do we work? I mean, when I quote for any work, etc., my
Yes.
clients straight away ask, I mean, listen, don't talk about market rate, every item. I do an item rate contract where suppose X work is to be done. I
Yes,
got
sir.
to give a rate analysis like this is the material component, this is a labor component, this is the taxation, and this is the profit, and that's how the entire square meter or running meter or whatever the cost comes in. But here it is now everybody says that this is the square feet rate. But then when it comes to the square feet rate, do they give a breakup of how they have reached that square feet rate?
Yes, sir. You have all rights to ask any company whom you are choosing, so
Okay.
that You can ask them how they are charging, on what basis. And mostly, see, once you finalize the square feet rate,
Yes.
and you will have to do a little bit of homework, like doing like what is your real requirement and what are the sizes you wanted, so
Yes.
that you yourself will have a ballpark picture of what is the total cost, so that when you have little bit knowledge of the quotation and what is the sizes you have requirements, so then that should match your mind. So when you have already spoken to an interior decorator and is giving you a price, and you have done little bit of homework, like you know like what all the sizes you wanted, so it should match the quotation and the rate.
Okay, sir. That was a good reply. So I think we can move to the next person then. So the next person who has raised their hand is Tarun Bakshi. Tarun sir, you can unmute and ask a question.
Thank you. Hi, Karthik. This is Tarun from Delhi. So, as I understand, you currently do not cater in Delhi NCR market. So, for me, as of now, only two things I would like to get information you from is one thing is like when we talk about the false ceiling, like the ceiling, you think. So nowadays, as you mentioned, the silicon profile lights are in trend. So do
Yeah.
we really need a false ceiling for that, or that can be directly done on the ceiling itself by chipping or any other method? And uh, I mean, which one is a better option? Like, shall we go for a false ceiling or directly profile lights on the corner or on the ceiling? With
Yes.
better lighting as design ethics.
Okay. Yeah, see, if it is an individual building where individual building, or it is an apartment, sir, what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's a floor. It's a floor, like build a floor. So,
It's a builder floor. Okay,
yeah.
builder floor, you can't modify the roof right now, because if it is an individual house, you can modify it according to your requirement during the construction stage itself. But
Okay.
builder floor, it is already done. And right now, if you want to do it without doing a false ceiling, then all
Mm-hmm.
uh, the drivers will not be
Mm-hmm.
fitting in, because the profile
Okay.
light and
Mm.
the silicon profiles need at least 6 by 4 inches just to store the drivers
Right, right.
next to
Okay.
the lights.
So you're
So
saying only option is to go with the false ceiling option in that
go with
scenario.
the false ceiling, and false ceiling will last minimum of 10 years. 10 years is the minimum life of the false ceiling, unless you don't have water seepages and any
Okay.
other issues. It will
Okay.
last easily for 10 years.
Okay, great. And lastly, like, we'll be sharing this presentation where you had shown all the, comparisons and this thing, rate list, etc., so that I can refer, for our negotiation with the partners.
Yeah, we
Will,
can share it maybe in the group,
okay,
or
that would be
maybe
great.
you can ping me separately so that I can directly send it to you.
Sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, sir. So the next person who has raised their hand is Sridhara Rajan.
Yeah,
So,
thank
Sridhara,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thanks, Karthik, for the informative session. I have a couple of questions, okay, to start with. Okay, one you have talked about just now, okay, from a silicon profile point of view, if you're constructing your own house, you said it can be done during the construction stage itself. Uh, I am planning to build a house very shortly in the next few months. So if that
Okay.
is the case, maybe you would like to know how that can be done. Maybe I'll connect with you offline to see how those can be incorporated in the construction stage itself. And
Yeah.
if that's the case, what is the right time to get involved? That is the first
So,
question.
so if you're talking about the roof lights, then the perfect stage would be like before going for a concrete roofing, the slabbing of the
Yeah.
roof.
Yeah.
So if you are planning for a profile light, you will have to keep some additional junction boxes where the drivers can fit in,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
the wiring connection can be given from there.
So that's where, if, for example, from the excavation or even from the plinth level, if they start from plinth
Yep.
level to your slab level, it is going to take certain time. But as a designer, an interior designer, how much time do they take to come out with the drawing for this? Is what I want to understand, so that that can
Um,
be incorporated as part of the slab construction.
Sir, actually, the designing can be done like before your slab concrete.
Yeah.
And you can plan wherever the junction box is needed. So
Okay.
maybe they might take 2 to 3 days to just design and give it to you if that is
Okay.
just for the fall ceiling.
Okay. That was the first question. Thank you. Second question is, I also was going through your website,
Yes,
and
sir.
your website talks about the basic, mid-range, and the premium interiors. You have given example of budgeting for 3 BHK flat interior design.
Yes, sir.
When you talk about a premium interiors about 18K plus, 18 lakhs plus,
Yeah.
does it include a fall ceiling also, or it's only for the wardrobes and kitchen?
Yes, sir. It includes fall ceiling as well.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I would suggest you like see the market rate. If someone is offering you a 20 lakh budget for your house, we can easily achieve by using this strategy. We are able to achieve that within 12 to 14 lakhs.
okay,
You'll be
that's good.
saving around 6 lakhs.
Okay. Anyway, I'm part of Bangalore. I'm in Bangalore only. That will be really helpful. We can connect later. And
Yes.
the third question, I want to ask you, when you talked about the per square feet earlier for the
Yes.
various category,
Yes,
is it only the material cost, or does it include the labor cost also?
sir, it includes the labor cost. I have given the price. It is an all-inclusive price. There's no hidden charges. There's no transport charges. There's no loading, unloading charges. Unless you don't have a lift, that charges will be there. Other than that, it is a upfront charges where 100% quotation will be given to you based on that square feet rate only.
Okay. And how much time do you require from a drawing, from an interaction to finalization of the drawings? How much time do you require?
Yes, see, we have our own factories. We have 2 factories. Both are located in Sajapur Road. So usually we take 40 days, sir, 40 days to execute the project, including the designing, manufacturing, installation, handover, everything. It takes 40 days.
Okay. Thank you. I mean, I'll connect it afterwards later. Yeah. Thank
Sure,
you so
sir.
much.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So I have a request for the next set of people who have raised their hands. So since we are almost at the end of the session, so we'll have to end wind up the session by 8:30. So I would request you to limit your questions by 1 or 2 max, so that everybody will get the chance to get their questions answered. So that being said, so the next person who has raised their hand is Hema Devanand. So Hema, you can unmute and ask your question. Hello, Hema, are you there? Okay, we'll move to the next person for now. Balwant Singh, you can unmute and ask your question. Balwant sir, are you there? Okay, so seems like we'll have to move to the next question. That is Jagadish. Jagadish sir, you can unmute and ask the question.
Okay, yeah. Hey, hi, Karthik. Thanks for sharing the valuable information. This is really very helpful, in understanding the perspective, like how the interior things on the basic level. So maybe I just have maybe a couple of questions. Like I'm doing my house construction right now. It's I'm doing my house construction right now. It's a G+4 individual building.
Okay, sir.
Which is a site measuring of 40 by 50, which is
Okay.
of 1 square feet. So basically like it's having like 5 units of 2 BHK and
Okay, sir.
1 unit of 3 BHK. So the 3 BHK is for my own use. And in the top floor, I'm planning for a multi-purpose hall and then a gym area. So where I'm trying to basically the plot is located near to Vartur. So basically, I just wanted to understand like more, maybe we can connect offline if we can have your details on that. So I will definitely reach you out on that. So I am not specifically interested in any sort of fall ceiling. Okay. So
Okay.
just wanted to understand in the while putting the roof itself, the slab. So maybe what sort of colors, or you were mentioning about the brackets for lights. So what sort of lights, the coloring range, depending on for the lighting. So I just want few information on that part. So
Okay.
yeah.
That is what, sir. If you are not planning for fall ceiling, you can go for junction boxes where you can
Yeah.
go for concealed lights,
Mhm.
but you'll have to plan before
Yeah.
your slab concrete is done.
Okay. Okay. So now I think on 15th I am planning for a ground floor slab. So maybe if we can connect tomorrow, or so that we can discuss more about that, and then sort of decide like how to go ahead, or maybe I need few information like as you were mentioning about the packages. So basically, I was trying to explore like basic packages for the rental purpose.
Yes,
So
sir. To have a basic project,
Hmm.
basic packages where
Hmm.
we have silver, gold, and platinum, where the rental packages for 2 BHK starts from 1.5 lakhs itself.
Okay, okay, that's great. I mean, that's what I just wanted to understand, like more, you see, like for the 3 BHK, which is for my own occupancy. So I was trying to, that one I can make it as premium, but I just wanted to understand more in detail about it. But then I'm giving chance for others, let them have any sort of questions. Maybe if we can connect offline, maybe
Yeah,
tomorrow.
sure, sir. Sure, sir. Maybe you can take my number. You
Yes.
can-
Okay. So yeah, how can I reach out to your number? Maybe.
I think you can check the PPT for the contact details. Just
1 second. Yeah, let me quickly note it down. So I think I can contact you offline, so that I think this will help me. Yeah, sure. I think I can reach out to you tomorrow to understand
Okay.
what that. So I think that should be fine. Yeah, thanks for the informative session.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
All right, sir. So next, we have Hema Devanand. So Hema, if you're there, you can unmute and ask your question. Coming back to you again. So I guess we're moving to the next person. This is Khan Mohammed. Khan sir, if you're there, you can unmute and ask the question.
Yes, sir. So good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. The question is, you have explained many times that interior designers can dupe or can cheat the clients,
Yes, sir.
but you didn't mention how to check them.
So that is what I have given you that in the
First thing,
PPT. Like
the first
the-
thing, just a
you-
second, sir. Just
yes,
my question is not finished, sir.
yes, sir.
The question is the individuals or the house owners are quite you can say they are laymen as far as the construction or interior part is concerned.
Yes.
How can they judge that whatever they are being guided by you
Yes, sir.
is going to
So
be implemented on site?
yes, sir. That is what.
Another thing, whosoever be the doing the execution,
Yes, sir.
it's quality, how they will check quality of workmanship. I'm not talking about the material, the hardware. I'm talking about how they will ensure the quality of workmanship.
Yes, sir. I'll answer your question. That is why a new organization like Kolo has come up with this idea to solve this problem. So where they will be like they will be helping you out like how to choose the interior decorator, and they'll be with you until the project is completed. They will make sure that everything is taken care of.
That means you are advising that somebody who is experienced
Yes,
enough
sir. See, if you
be
don't have
hired for project management.
yeah, if you don't have an experience like
No
a
one has.
basic, yeah, if you don't have,
No one has.
no. There are some people they can do their homework, like knowing their exact requirement, knowing the proper rates, knowing the product materials. It will not take much
How
time.
can they,
Within
how
one day,
can-
they can. Within
how
one
can
day,
they ensure quality of workmanship?
that is what, sir. Quality wise, it depends totally on the interior decorator and the customer, and that is why if the customer is not much aware of the product, then I would suggest to have someone like Kolo, where they can help you out to
That
assist in every need.
That means a plus of at least 8 to 9% of project management cost.
Which one, sir? The cost. It is not about that much, sir. I think their package is starting from 2,000 rupees.
No, project management. I'm talking about project management.
Yes, sir. See, if you hire a good company, then you don't have to hire a separate project management. You just have to give the order and just check the execution, like how they are doing it.
So I think the better way should be that for project management services also, if your interior, if you are satisfied, if the clients are satisfied with the interior designer, they can they can raise the percentage by 5% on behalf of project management services charges.
Yes, sir, but usually they don't charge. But what I would suggest is, like, if you don't have that much idea, I would suggest you, like, if before giving your project to someone, you can ensure that they are their presence in the market, and you can talk to the clients which they have executed recently, so that they will give you the proper review about the company and their execution and the timeline and the hidden charges, everything, so that you don't have to worry that much, and you can try and go see their projects also. So it will help you out, like, are they really genuine company, or they might try to cheat you. Everything the fellow customers will tell you.
Yes. But no professional will be
Yes, sir,
cheating.
that is what
No
professional.
professional. I'm talking about
Yeah,
professional
yeah,
because they have to be professionals.
Yes, sir.
So-
But as a layman, you will not know, like, who is professional and who is not professional. So that is why. So you can just try to visit few flats or projects where you get an idea, so that you can go ahead with them.
What Mr. Khan had expressed is a real question, a real concern with homeowners, and Kolo. This is what Kolo aims to solve: the confusions in home building, and as Khan sir had mentioned, the uncertainties that a homeowner might face. Right. So Kolo has the main motto of Kolo is we have a set of advisors. Our services aim to provide homeowners the right information at the right time, so that they wouldn't lose money or miss out on crucial information that may help them better. So with that said, I think this was a great session, and I think I don't see anybody else raise their hands. And Karthik sir, how about we wind up the session for now?
Yes, sir. We can wind up this session.
Sure thing, perfect. So, so this session, it was a wonderful session. So we have Karthik S P, the founder of Infra Interior, as our wonderful guest here. So, sir has answered all the questions, and I hope everybody has their questions answered in this session. So, Infra Interiors has done more than 800 projects in the past, and they are specializing in residential interiors, I believe. And
And
with
we have
more than
also New Year. This New Year, we are giving home automation kit worth 25,000 for the. It's a New Year offer for all the packages which is booked. And our 2 BHK project starts from 2.5 lakhs, and 3 BHK starts from 3 lakhs.
got it, got it. So hope our attendees found this session very useful, and so Thank you, sir, for this.
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for the Kolo team as well.
Yes, sir. So I think also the participants who has attended this session, they had a lot of good doubts. I think others who have tuned into the session would have found this very helpful for people who cannot ask a lot of questions. So they must have got very good information from your expertise in this field.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So okay, everybody. So good night and have a great day ahead.
Thank
Good
you
night.
so much.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you.
Good night.
Thanks a lot for the information.
Yes, sir.